we go. What's going on, folks? EJR here. I'm here with Ian.
How's it going?
And today I'm going to be revealing the new bike build series for the next probably month or so that I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to hand the phone over to Ian now for me to take the sheet off this bike. So take your guesses now as to what it is. And here we go. Alright, this 2019 ZX10 is going to be the new bike build series bike, and this came all the way from the great state of Texas. So basically we're going to be going front to back on this bike and turning it into that bike, which is the Bitch Ninja, also familiar with. I don't know if we're going to be going with a boost fender or things like that yet, but right now this bike is 100% bone stock. I took all the fuel out of the tank and I weighed it, because that's how I weigh my bikes. I don't like to weigh bikes with a guessing what a full tank is, because every bike tipped off, they all kind of vary a little bit. So what I do is I yank the tank off and I drain all the fuel out of it, so there's 100% no fuel in it, and then I scale it with the rest of the fluids in it. It's not dry weight, it's not wet weight, it's neither. It's no fuel and that's it. But anyway, this bike scaled 417 pounds. The Bitch Ninja weighed exactly the same, came out to be 353 pounds or something like that. It was in the 350s, but same thing, all fluids with the exception of fuel. So, I mean, that's roughly 60 to 65 pounds or so in that area. I can't do math off the top of my head. But yeah, same bike. This is a base model. This doesn't have ABS, which is fantastic because I hate ABS bikes. Even if you eliminate the ABS, there's still extra harness, stuff like that. But yeah, we've already got a full titanium Acura exhaust system going on the bike. We've got some blue Samco hoses. We're going to have a Sprint P08 F185 filter. The bike is going to be getting slammed. It's going to be a single rotor. Working on figuring out what we're going to be doing for wheels. He likely wants to do the Black Mamba, the 7-spoke BST wheels. If not, we're going to try and do just rotor boxes again. We'll be changing the tires as well. It's going to likely be getting an Evo swing arm as well. I got a long series to do with this bike. First thing I'm going to be doing is riding the bike and vlogging it, bone stock, just to get my opinion, because I actually haven't ridden, first of all, a bone stock bike in quite some time, and second of all, a 2019 bike. So we'll see what this rides like. Hopefully it's improved as a stock bike from the 16 to 18 bike. I do notice based off the software so far that I've seen that I think this bike is going to have a better quick shifter stock. So that's good. We'll see though. I haven't actually ridden it yet. I'm going to be tuning this bike the way it sits right now. Then I'm going to be tuning it with the exhaust on it. So basically we'll be running multiple tunes for this bike for customer purposes. So that way if you had a bone stock bike that you didn't want to touch for whatever reason, I'll have a fuel mat for that. Also, if you want to do just basic bolt-ons with a full system and stuff like that, I'll have a mat for that as well. And I'm of course going to have a max effort map, which is what that's going to be. So modifying the air box, opening up and removing all the emissions, the full pipe, etc., etc. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do for a transmission in this bike yet. We don't know. We're either going to keep the Gen 5 and probably install the first gear mod, which is from Robinson. It's basically like adding one tooth in the rear, but just in first gear. And we're going to be polishing the transmission. For the most part, this bike should be faster than the Bitch Ninja, all said and done, because from what I'm seeing so far, these bikes make roughly, I want to say 6 to 8 more horsepower or so through the entire curve, which is pretty good. That's what ultimately makes you go faster, not that peak number that everybody's obsessed about. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and pretty much wrap up the explanation of what I'm doing with this bike. And if you guys got any questions or requests, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. And you know, as usual, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you hated it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you already have subscribed, hit the little bell icon, which I don't have an emoji for, so pretend it's right here and hit it. Alright, see you guys. Take care.